The champ is here.
We will definitely not shut up and dribble.
The champ is here. I must be the greatest. The champ is here.
I'm going to continue to stand with the people.
The champ is here.
I will not lose.
I'm a bad man. I shook up the world.
Welcome. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with we. My name is EJ, and I got my man.
MH.
He's the lockdown DB of the show, man. He keeps me covered back there. So, hey, we are Black in Sports, where we interview, giving the voice to the people, a voice to the culture, where we won't shut up and dribble, all right? We're interviewing the best professionals in the game and in the boardroom, covering it all, laughing at it all, while providing a platform to be heard, all right? Without further ado, starting for the Vegas Hype Media Big Three, all right? 6'10", combo power forward center. You may have, seen him. He's representing Baltimore, Maryland. All right, he's a little H-Town representative, but we got him now here in Vegas. And, he took that hustle and that drive from sports where ball was life, and now he's motivated to get you to home. So he's hoops to home. And it goes, how's it go, Miles?
Hit it. Gotta hit it.
Gotta hit it?
Gotta hit it.
Pick up the phone call, hoops to homes. Pick up the phone call, hoops to homes. Pick up the phone call, hoops to homes. Pick up the phone call. Hey, it's none other, man, than we got my man Sam Coleman Jr. Junior. Hey, we have a little fun, man. Former hoop star, man. And like I said, now hoops are home. Great, man. He's going to share his story. So we're going to kick it off like we always do about this time. Give us your shoot your shot moment, the time where you went for it all. Could have been in any kind of platform. Could have been when you were a youngster to today. Give us a shoot your shot moment.
A shoot my shot moment.
Yeah, when you went for it.
I would have to say definitely in Houston.
Okay. H-Town.
Jerome, too.
Jerome.
Y'all shooting out there.
Hey. H-Town did a lot, so go ahead.
Yeah. So I shot my shot.
Uh-huh.
I remember I was in the club.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm gonna use this opportunity is because I was in a state of mind where I just did not care. And I'm like, you know what, this is gonna happen. So I had a buddy of mine.
All right.
My guy Mike James.
Mike J.
Hall of Famer.
Okay.
He's
said, now accomplice in this, by the way.
No,
Okay.
No, not accomplice. But he was like a big brother. So he was like, yo, Sammy. He got this New York accent. Yo, Sammy. See how many girls you can get, Sammy.
Okay.
I bet you none of these young rookies, none of y'all can go get no girls.
Challenge.
So I'm 22. Ready to make it do what it do. I legitimately, no exaggeration, talked to 19 different girls.
Personal best?
Personal best. This is it.
Okay.
This is it. 19 phone numbers that I got this night.
All right.
Gunning.
And I just straight like
FGAs.
Look. Hey, it was layups. Just layups. Hey baby, what's your name? Yeah, would you like your phone number? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll call you later. Yo, baby, what's your name?
There you go.
Oh, a left-hand layup.
Right? Kissing the glass, right? Easy.
I was a young child running wild.
There it is, man. H-Town, right?
I like it, man. It go down there.
It goes down in H-Town. H-Town's getting a lot of love on the show, man.
A lot of love.
A lot of love, man. We need to film on location down there.
Don't take me.
Don't
take me.
No, this is more like a historic account
Okay, good.
of what went down. You know what I'm saying?
That's not something I'm proud of. But, that was a time where I definitely
long time ago, dude. Long time ago.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, man. So, what is your love, or where did that love of sports come from for you, and when did you realize it?
Honestly, man, the love didn't come until I was about 19.
Okay.
I started hooping when I was 8. My stepfather introduced me to the game, and I played AU and did the club basketball, but I was not a great player. I wasn't good. I didn't develop. I was what they call a late bloomer.
Okay.
So I was the kid. I played JV 3 years in high school. And my coach came to me and said, Sam, if it wasn't an embarrassment, you would play JV your 4th year.
I didn't mean to
Wow.
I swear to you.
My MH with no heart here.
God, my bad.
No, this is what made me who I am.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
I feel it.
at that moment, I was angry.
Okay.
I was angry, but I couldn't do nothing about it. So I graduated.
It was just tough.
It was just tough. I had asthma. You know, I wore glasses. You know, I was 6'6".
We got a photo.
Come on, don't do that.
Okay, continue.
6'6", glasses.
6'6" glasses.
Glasses, had asthma. I couldn't
Ooh.
run from here to there. You
God,
feel me?
man.
And I was 180 pounds, soaking
Ooh.
wet.
Mm.
And I remember going into my senior year, my coach came to me playing. He was like, man, look, I'm not going to beg you. And I'm like, listen, I'm begging me. I'm like looking at my body like, come on, man, let me jump. Come on, legs.
It was doing the little giant
right?
warm.
Like looking at him like, come on, legs, you can do it.
Right. So, you know, the season's coming to an end,
Uh-huh.
and my coach, you know, he stopped playing me. He just stopped playing me. So I'm 6'6", I'm the biggest dude on the team, and like everybody on my team is playing well.
Uh-huh.
And it would come down to the end of the game, 30 seconds left. Sam, go and get it.
Go, yeah.
So
Garbage time.
garbage
Yeah.
time.
Ooh.
So I get in, fast break, missed the layup, and then everybody starts laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
usually what happens.
Bro, I was that man.
Yeah.
Man, I wasn't that dude that was missing the layup. I was the dude laughing.
Hey, he was trying to roll with you.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
he hit you. I'm like, no, but I didn't miss a layup though. It may have been awkward.
We used to call this dude my little brother. He used to play this dude in North Carolina.
Oh, shout out to your little brother, by the way.
Yeah, and he was 6'9". We just call him 6'9" for nothing because he didn't rebound, didn't make no layups, didn't block a shot.
That was
He
me.
Just 6'9" for nothing.
I
bro.
couldn't jump over a credit card. I just couldn't do it, man. And I didn't understand, but I had that away with people. So I was popular in high school. Everybody knew me. I always worked, always had a job, I always made money, always had a car. So at that time it was throwback jerseys and Dickie sets. I had all of them. Had all the throwbacks. Yeah,
okay.
I was cold. 89 Chevy Caprice with the dump in the back. Yeah, I'm 16. I'm doing it, right?
Right.
None of the windows rolled down, but I had to beat, right?
But you was doing it
But I
though.
was couldn't make a layup, couldn't do nothing.
They hear you when you come in.
Yeah, they hear me, right? And then everybody like, hey, I'm trying to go to Sonny's and get these cheesesteaks, right? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna ride with Big Sam.
There it is.
Yeah. But I couldn't make a
Okay.
layup. So
Big Sam.
to segue we're gonna segue into the going into college. So everybody getting their scholarships and everything.
And where'd you go to college again?
I went right out of high school, went to Lackawanna Junior College.
Okay, I thought I saw that.
But it wasn't
did
like
you
they
do-
came to recruit me.
But did you even play there?
Where is that at? Where's
in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Ooh, okay.
In Scranton.
Yeah.
Scranton.
Scranton.
You can't even say that without squinting.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
Scranton. Yeah, it was brutal. It's a football school though.
Yeah. Okay.
So I went
Okay.
there. So my
I mean, Pennsylvania.
yeah.
Y'all don't play no ball. But
Oh
okay.
boy, there he goes.
All right. Go ahead. My bad.
I went to a little mini camp for it was not a JUCO like showcase. It was a showcase for colleges, but
Okay.
Yeah.
you're not going to get the big times there.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So-
just getting a second
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Mhm.
I wasn't invited. I was actually turning 18 and I wasn't even supposed to be there.
Okay.
So I go play, and now I just had this come to Jesus moment where it was just like, all right, bro, you can hoop, and like I just started flying. Like I couldn't
Really?
do anything else.
Okay.
I just had this moment where I just started jumping, and at this point in my basketball life, I used to run from half court to try to dunk, and I'm 6'8" at this point. I'm a grown boy. I'm
Tripping over credit cards, right?
Tripping over credit. I'm 18, 19 now.
Uh,
And I'm at Lackawanna, and I just start flying.
yeah.
So at that season, I played 4 games.
Okay.
Did terrible in school. At the Palm Beach. It was a Palm Beach in Florida. I went in the showcase, and I get my 2 front teeth knocked out in a scrimmage game.
Oh.
So I go up, put back. All I could do was dunk. So I go up, shot miss. I go up 2 hands, monkey time. Watch
give me
your
one.
head. The dude that I go
Give me
dunk
one.
on ducks,
Oh.
Covers up.
elbow in the air. I dunk, laying straight on
comes
his
down.
elbow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bam, 2 front teeth pushed back.
Gone.
Go back to Baltimore.
Kurt Rambis.
Had the surgery. They had to pull the teeth out. Drill in, do the
Set him.
Yeah, set them, all that.
Ah.
So now I'm out of school. Grade suffering. I was already not going to class anyway. I'm from Baltimore, man.
That
So,
JUCO life.
I know, JUCO life.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, man. But now I'm at home, and my mom's like, "Hey, bro, you yeah, you wasn't supposed to come back. You messed up in school.
Right,
I understand
right.
you ain't got no teeth now, but
You ain't gonna be on this couch.
no, you ain't gonna be on this couch." So I had to go get a job. I went and worked at warehouses. So I started working all my life since 13. I've been
Okay.
working,
Yeah.
but I'm like, bro, this ain't for me, man. I'm
Mhm.
trying to hoop. So now I start getting that urge. So I start going playing open gyms, and I end up at Coppin State University.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So I get invited. This coach at the time, he was coaching. He was a junior college coach at Harford County Community College, Melvin Smith, and he comes up to me. He says, "Yeah, they got this open gym. I want you to meet this guy, Fang Mitchell." Blah blah
Mhm.
blah. So I go to the open gym. All I can do is dunk, rim rock,
Mhm.
rim rock, rim rock.
Give me one.
I get a knock on the window. Tell him to come here. I go upstairs. Fang Mitchell's in the office. Larry Tucker, the assistant coach, and they're sitting there. Keith Johnson, all the staff is there. They're like,
Right.
"Son, what school you go to?" And I'm like, I ain't in school.
Right.
We're going to give you a full scholarship.
Wow.
Wow.
From an open gym. From
Okay.
an open gym.
Just
Never
yamming on.
just all I did was dunk.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how my college career started. And I just fell in love with the hustle.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So, here in Black Sports, we got to do our research. So I kind of went back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
I went and talked to some Be More people.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, you may know this family. They're kind of like the Peyton Mannings, okay, of basketball, NBA. This is not me saying it. This was written.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the Connollys?
Yeah, I know Joe Con. Oh, okay. Okay.
You saw the
did-
validation right there. You see that?
Yeah. Okay.
Loves you.
Yeah.
And he kind of said that whole kind of thing is you started off in high school getting 1 point in rebounds to where you became a double cat in college where you really worked hard and bust your ass
Yep.
and then put it on. So yeah, we went back and checked and he just got mad love for you. And so you was definitely where you are now. It's a tribute or testament to your work hard. So shout out to the Connollys back there, man.
Yeah, man. That's my guy, man. Joe Conley, he put me in front of the right people at that time. Yeah, that's my guy. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's good
That's
people,
big
man.
time.
Big time,
I
man.
appreciate you, Joe. man.
Absolutely, man. So shout out to all of them, man. So Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Charm City.
B-More got Mello, Rudy Gay,
yes.
Russ Unseld,
Name
Juan
'em.
Dixon,
Name 'em.
Muggsy Bogues,
Will Barton. Josh Selby.
Sam. Yeah, everybody.
Sam Cassell.
Yeah,
Nice.
Sam Cassell. So you just had just hooping was just what it was, right?
Yeah, you went and hooped at the Mello Center. You had to come to play.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no. You don't go to the Mello Center going out there with no 1.1 rebound. So when I finally got the chance to hoop, it was like, man, I'm playing at the Mello Center and I get to really go out here and you got to be a dog. So
Mhm.
it wasn't. I didn't really have a chance to be like, oh, I'm out here dunking.
Yeah,
It was like, no,
yeah,
you out here,
You got it.
bro. I'm gonna pass you the ball. You gonna dunk the basketball or you not playing.
You won't touch that rock again.
If I
Bust
give you
it
the
out.
ball, dunk the basketball. That's what I give you the ball for.
Facts.
Yeah.
So I got it right away, and it just clicked. And then yeah, man, that's when I just fell in love with just dunking the bat, just flying, just working hard because that's what I could control. Nobody
Right.
gonna box me out. I'm just never gonna stop running.
There it is.
I like it.
That's all I knew how to do. Just run.
All right, I'm gonna go kind of on some culture stuff, man. So The Wire.
Okay.
That's just a classic show for me, man. I
Right.
at least go back and watch them every year. I'm like, let me watch a little Wire on some downtime or something like that.
Yeah.
How real was that for you? Because like I hear some people that come to Baltimore and say, no, that wasn't a show. That was a documentary.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things like growing up there is what you're accustomed to. It's a way of life. So
Got you.
It's not like it wasn't really a thing for me growing up with any of my friends because it was a way of life.
Mm-hmm.
But growing like now on the outside looking in, going to a college campus in the middle of it,
Yeah.
Right.
and them sitting in the class and they're like, all right, you guys all walk in groups now. And I'm like,
Walking
Groups. Yeah.
you think somebody just what's good?
Yeah.
But then out there in the street, every 3 steps, I look behind me.
Mhm.
Right. I've been robbed by some of my friends that I grew up with.
Mhm.
Right. So it's the way of like, that's just what you're used to. But
Mhm.
then hearing somebody tell you like, hey, watch where you're going. It's like, no, why are you telling me to watch where I'm going? Why are 5 of us going to the mall?
Right.
Yeah.
But then also being from there, I'm looking like, why 5 of y'all walking to the mall? Y'all just look like somebody is waiting to rob you. Like, you got all these bags. Like, why would you do that?
That's an
It's
easy
5
hit, like
yeah.
all together. I ain't got to go spread out, right?
So
Dada,
like,
I always want to be a Dada.
Now I got 2.
And but growing up with it, it's like, man, it was a way of life. You know, you either sell drugs, you hoop, play football, or you drop a mixtape.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
What high school you go to?
Mergenthaler Vocational Technical Senior High School.
Whoa.
Yeah. AKA Mervo.
Why that high
Mervo.
school? That's just the one that you wanted to go to, or
It was
parents
the
chose, or closest?
Yeah, it was the closest.
Okay.
Mervo. Yeah.
All right, so give me your playing style, right? Because everybody, we were kind of talking a little bit before we got on camera. What's your ball style? Are you
who
beat
you
them
compare
up,
your
you
game?
smooth? Like, who you compare your game to?
Man,
And it probably evolved, but give us that.
like if I could like really think about who I wanted to be like, it was a mix between Robert Ory and Kevin Garnett.
Interesting.
That is an interesting mix.
It's an interesting mix because
But go ahead.
I learned how to shoot. John Lucas taught me how to shoot.
Okay.
Point guard, great John Lucas.
Yeah, the great John
Great,
Lucas.
yeah.
The great John Lucas. He taught me how to play. I tore my ACL my rookie season. I guess we'll get into that. But
Yeah.
he taught me how to play, how to shoot. And when I went to the G League, Nick Nurse, he used to make me stay after practice every single day, hit 100 threes from the corner, from both corners. And
So you was Siakam before Siakam.
Yeah, before Siakam. Before Siakam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Uh-huh.
was, I was on that path to be the new Robert Ory, Trevor Ariza type player.
Yeah.
But after I tore my ACL, I couldn't jump no more.
Oh,
my
so
superpower
you're
was
back
gone.
to tripping over credit cards.
I'm back to tripping over credit
Damn.
cards. Right.
Vicious cycle.
The vicious cycle. But like, I still had that dog in me till
Right.
all I
Right.
knew was attack the rim. And then
Yeah.
I felt like, if the ball goes up, it's me versus the rim, and your hand is either going to go in or I'm gonna miss it. I don't care
Right.
where I'm jumping from. I'm going after.
There
So
it
I just
is.
had that dog. I never backed. I was 205 pounds as a rookie,
All right.
right? And I'm going against Othello Harrington and DeAndre Jordan. These dudes 270,
Yeah.
205. But
Right.
I'm never going back down.
There
I'm just
it
going to
is.
stop running
And Robert Ory was like, I mean, everybody kind of plays like that stretch forward now.
Yeah.
But back then, when he was really coming into the game, he was like the first of like that stretch
Correct.
forward. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So that's an interesting blend.
Yeah.
And then KG can kind of guard, I don't know, 1 through 5 almost. Yeah,
Yep.
on the defensive end.
I
Yeah.
couldn't really
And could
guard,
shoot.
I couldn't really guard him. But in my heart, I was Draymond. You feel me? Like I can't guard anybody. Like I don't like DJ dunked on me day after
I was gonna
day.
ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Who
dunked-
did you get? Who did you get? Like, I got you on it. Who got you?
That's a good one.
DeAndre Jordan, Rudy Gay, and Andre Blatch were probably the 3 toughest.
Does
people.
Andre Blatch jump?
Bro, he got these shoulders.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
Just
bro, when he got amnesty from the Wizards,
Yeah.
and he was in Houston, and he basically had to come down. He's like 290.
Yeah.
And he was with John Lucas, and they said, "Look, you get the 250, 260, you're gonna get your job." Before he went back to the Nets, before
Okay.
he went to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I was his test dummy when he was 260, bro.
getting bullied up in that mark.
Andre Blatch had game though,
He
man.
had 6'9",
Yeah.
and had the bag.
Yeah.
And then he got
Dang.
the 260. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you
Like a Mack truck coming to that
skirt,
mark.
skirt.
Right.
Excuse me, young fella. Boom,
Boom.
dunk.
Who'd
then
you get then?
I got DJ a couple times.
Ooh.
I got DJ a couple
right.
times off of putbacks.
Is it one of those things where he like took the ball out real quick? He didn't acknowledge that he just got punched on. He's just like, let me take the ball out and just inbound it and run down the court. Like
He
But that
laughed.
just didn't happen.
He laughed.
he
Oh,
laughed.
did he
He
laugh?
laughed.
Okay.
It was his sophomore. It was his second year because I came out 2010. He was already in the league 1 year, and then it was his sophomore season. So he kind of laughed, and because at that point I didn't know who really any of these guys were.
Yeah.
And I got me a couple on DJ. I got me a couple on a couple different people. I did get I got Tobias Harris.
Okay.
I got Tobias. Yeah. I really wanted Tristan Thompson, but this was post ACL, so he just had the retarded bounce. I couldn't catch Tristan.
Tristan?
Yeah.
He was still shooting with his left hand back then.
Yeah, he was
probably.
still shooting with his left. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't
Tristan
catch
Thompson.
him.
Yeah, he got a. So take me back, kind of Coppin State, HBCU,
Yep.
Morgan State. I mean, I've heard of cross town rivalries, but this is like cross city rivalries.
Yeah, this is 10 minutes away.
Bring me that rivalry, man.
Man, every year, Morgan State and Coppin State, we have our, homecoming, but, Coppin if you ever watched any of the big games between like Coppin Duke or Coppin Kansas, it was Coppin's not a state. You know, we were.
That's funny.
That is funny.
We used to get
Coppin
that.
State, man. Hey, it's not. That's actually funny.
So the people
That's
they
funny.
never looked at us as a real college because we didn't have a football team.
Okay.
So we had our homecoming was a little bit different than everybody. So,
Right.
But Morgan always had all the girls, so theirs was always popping. So we would
Yeah.
whenever we would play our rival games, it would be crazy. But we would look forward to it going Morgan.
Right, because y'all going up there.
Yeah. We're going across town, and then everybody from Howard and Hampton, they
All
coming
come through.
come through. You know, from Bowie, from DC, and
Yeah.
everybody come down. We, you know, they were big games. We lost to Morgan, man. We lost. To
Yeah?
Morgan. Yeah, we lost to Morgan a lot. In my
How's that help your game after the words? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to holler at the
Yeah,
girls.
you can't be losing.
You can't lose and be like,
No.
hey, I want to holler at you.
But we didn't get smacked. It would just
Okay.
be like it would be such a grind game.
Yeah.
And my season when I first got to Coppin, we had a point guard Taiwan McKee, straight dog
Dog.
from Philly.
Okay.
Ty had the bag, and Ty really he opened my game up to. Ty would throw me half court lobs, but he would get I just
And you
run,
just
run it.
and dunk it.
Throw that.
You knew it was coming,
Yeah, I
right?
just knew it
Throw
was
that
coming.
thing. Yep.
And when we had Ty, we played Morgan. It was like it was a different dynamic of the game because they had to guard Ty because he was so shifty, not super athletic, but he just had the bag to the point where he gonna get 30. You can't stop it.
Mm.
But then you got this dude. Who is this dude, and why won't he stop running?
Ready. Yeah.
Like, I remember this dude from you know, the big fella from he plays for who does he play for now? He went to Norfolk, went to HBCU, plays in the league, played for the Knicks a little bit. Man, with the big beard.
Quinn.
Kyle O'Quinn.
Kyle Quinn.
I remember Kyle came to me. He played like 9 years in the D1 too. I hope you hear this, Kyle. He played like 9 years D1. I seen him twice, and then I graduated. And he was still there, but
He got the coldest beard in the game though.
yeah,
right
his
now.
beard getting crazy.
Got the coldest beard in the game. Okay.
Yeah, because he's about 40 right
Yeah.
now.
Correct. That's crazy.
But Big Kyle, why you work so hard?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking?
Because like Kyle had game, but he was big then.
Uh-huh.
Like, he was like had grown man strength. He got you, 2 dribbles to the middle, drop step, real text, but he gonna go get you 20 and 10.
Yep.
But he gotta guard me. I'm only gonna get you 8, but it's
Well,
gonna be
I'm
a
gonna-
hard.
I'm running.
And I'm running. He gonna be winded on the other end.
I
Oh,
remember Kyle, he
shit.
said, "Why you work so hard?" And I was like, "This is all I got. This is all I got."
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that was our game. That was my game. You got to guard Ty. You
Right.
gotta stop me from running. That was
Mhm.
Morgan versus Coppin. And then when Ty left, it was just
It was
Vince. I know you might hear this one day because I expect this to get out to the world. Vince, you was my guy, but you just did not. He just would not throw the lob. He was
The lob stopped coming.
yeah, the lob.
Lob
stopped
City
coming.
ended.
Bro, just throw it. Fang's gonna take me out. Mom, if you hear this, I'm sorry. Fuck Fang.
Throw the lob, son. Throw the lob. You fucking with my numbers, son.
Like I didn't have nothing else.
Like, that's my shit.
That's all I got. All I know how to do is dunk. That's all I know. Now you took it.
It's like you're killing me, Smalls. It's like, throw the lob.
Just
throw
throw
the
the
lob.
he bounced passes.
Just
shit and
bounce
stuff.
pass on a fast break. He just throwing me bounce passes. And we're going to play in places. We're going to Virginia Tech. Everybody's 6'8".
Right.
He throwing them bounce passes. Give me that.
Uh,
And they, the big schools, they come. You go
Texas.
play. You play
Yeah,
with HBCU. They like, oh yeah, they got the scout report.
oh, they got the break down like, oh, this is his only move.
Yeah, you first team all conference player, huh? You the best dude in your conference. Good luck. And the clock says 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, bro, this gonna be a
That's a
long
long
game.
day. Hell yeah, man.
that's wild.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
So, from the college days, man, take us into the pros, right? So, if you want, you can share about how the scouting experience was and getting an agent, or whatever you want to, but just kind of take us into the league, man.
All right. Well, man, this is like the heart of my life, like a staple in my life. So for
Okay.
anybody that's listening that ever felt like it's impossible, this is the most important portion of this segment.
Speak on it.
Okay.
Let's go.
I
So
like it.
2009. Remember, I'm in college. I'm not really a big time player, but I just work hard. So after college, it's nobody, just like nobody, you couldn't give me away from high school. In
Right.
college, I didn't really have a destiny in professional basketball.
Okay.
So this women's basketball coach, Daphne, she comes up to me and she goes, my husband can really help you. I really think I seen you play that one time last summer at the Mello Center, and I really think you got a shot. And I'm like, all right, cool. I appreciate that.
Right.
Summer comes, end of the basketball season, and I meet her husband, Russ. He meets me at this outdoor park at the Dome, and he says, I'm gonna help you get a shot. You're gonna make 80, 100,000 your first year. I'm gonna get you in Spain. I'm gonna do all this stuff, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm from Baltimore, 80,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
right.
like, what? I'm
Yeah.
21. I'm
Right.
like, let's get this bread. So I start working out, and he's like, man, I'm gonna introduce you to my guy Weasel. Now, just to give you, his
Yeah.
name's Weasel.
Weasel. Yeah.
I mean, when you talking about money,
Yeah.
and this dude just hyped you up with some dreams,
Yeah.
and then he hit you with like, yo, my ace, yo, that's Weasel right there.
So let me paint you this picture of Weasel.
Let's get it.
I'm closing my eyes. Weasel, I love you. You my dog.
Oh.
Weasel about 5'7", purple black, no front teeth, and a bald head.
That's Flip from Above the Rim.
Hey, they can never change what we was.
But when I tell you my guy Weasel, heart of gold. He will run through a wall for you. Who you need to talk to? I'm gonna go find him. Weasel, you ain't got no teeth. How you just gonna walk into this man's office? Don't worry about that Jack. Don't worry about that Jack.
Here it is. Little sucker.
Boy, Sam, I got you, boy. And I'm like, all right, man. All right, and I'm just 21. So Weasel, he's like, look, they got the Portsmouth. The Portsmouth is where the guys that didn't make it to the combine. This is the secondary combine for the guys that's good enough. They didn't get the shot at the combine. So we're gonna go up there. So Weasel ain't got no whip. Russ like, look, I'm gonna go with you. We've been training for a couple months. I'm
Right.
working out the Mello Center. So now I'm like 210, solid muscle, right? I'm lean. And we take a ride in my stinking Lincoln, my 96 Lincoln Continental.
Okay.
We ride up to Portsmouth, Virginia, and I'm always about being early. So I get there early. The janitor's mopping the floor, getting it nice and clean. He opens the door for me, lets me in.
All right.
I'm 6'10". Excuse me. I'm 6'10". Got some little Coppin State basketball shorts on, and a blue sweater to match, and my book bag. So he let me in. He's like, "Oh, you must be here for the combine."
Combine, right?
We uninvited. We going on the hope and prayer of Weasel talking to the person that he needed to talk to.
Wow.
With no teeth.
With no teeth. Come to find out, the person that he needs to talk to is Stu Jackson, who was second in command at the time.
God.
Gee.
He gonna talk to Stu Jackson with no teeth?
With no teeth.
Okay.
So in the
I'm sitting up.
70s,
Yes.
so in the 70s, early 80s, Weasel actually hired Stu Jackson on an assistant coaching job when he had some teeth. I don't even, now that I think about it, I
This
don't
is
even know.
pre-teeth?
This is pre-teeth. I don't even know when he really lost his teeth or how he actually lost them. I just know him for not having them. But he lost his teeth. So I'm like, Stu Jackson, he gonna talk to Stu Jackson. So Russ like, man, yeah, man, he knows Stu. He knows Stu. If he talk to Stu, you good. So I'm in there shooting around, and Mitch Kupchak walks in. You know, all the scouts and stuff starts to come in. I start to see all the badges around their neck. You know, the referees coming and agents coming, and then I see all the players start to come with the agents and stuff. And I'm on the court just shooting around. Weasel, he just got me going through some drills. He just passed me the ball, and I'm just knocking jump shots down, all mid range, no threes, just all mid range, 15-footer, splash, splash, splash. And coach comes over to me, says, "What time are you playing?" I'm like, "I'm not playing." So he's like, "All right." Didn't think nothing of it.
Right.
Right. He's like, "This kid dumb or what?"
Right. Why?
Why wouldn't you be playing?
Right.
6'10" for nothing.
Yeah.
6'9" for nothing.
6'9" for nothing.
It's not for nothing.
Yeah. So they start playing, and all the coaches that saw me in the beginning saw me shooting, and the whole day goes by and I didn't play. So at the end of the day, this kid from Nebraska is getting worked out by this overseas coach, and he tells me to hop in the workout. I look over. Oh man, Wee's talking to Stu Jackson.
Yeah.
Pointing at me. The head scout, BJ, from the Rockets, is sitting next to Stu Jackson.
Okay.
And he's pointing at me.
Yeah.
And I hop in the workout, and now I got my secret weapon. They got me with a small forward, a 2-3, but they like, one dribble from half court, between the legs, dunk the basketball.
He's like, shit, I've been running and dunking.
That's me.
Listen, I ain't never put the ball between my legs, but I'm gonna do it today. I don't know.
That's the only modification,
That's
right?
the only modification. They didn't say how fast I had to go. They just said put the ball between your legs, one dribble from half court, dunk the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Me, long stride, one dribble, between the legs at the free throw line, one step, boom.
Giannis.
Everybody turns around because the rim is still shaking.
Yeah.
Now I got people's attention.
Uh-oh.
And we go through this series of workouts, and now I have everybody's attention. Now the intermission is over. Everybody's going to lunch. Now it's just me, the kid from Nebraska, and the scout. But I have a huddle around half court, about 10 scouts and agents.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard who was soon to be the assistant coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I can't remember his name at the time, but this is 2011, 2009, 2010. And this assistant coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves calls BJ, say, BJ, come on, let's go grab some lunch. And BJ says, man, you go ahead. I'm watching Sam Coleman. And that was the start.
Man.
After this workout, BJ comes over to me. I meet Stu Jackson. And we say, son, where you play at? He go through my whole bio, give him my 15 seconds of fame. And then he goes, you know what? You can get to Houston. I said, I've never been to Houston before, coach. And I didn't even know he wasn't even a coach.
Right. Right.
Weasel said, we're going to get him to Houston. He said, go work out with John Lucas. If John Lucas said you can play, you can play. I went there. It was supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
With a backpack, my sneaks, my Coppin shorts. I worked out Friday. And when John Lucas walks in the gym, DJ, Othello, Carlos Booths, all these guys walk in. And I hear Luke on the phone. Now, he too skinny to play with my guys. He too small. I don't know who you sent me here for, but he too small.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been calling BJ all morning. BJ
Yeah.
not answering the phone. So the workout was at 9 a.m. at St. Thomas University. I'm staying at the Hotel Derrick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no money, no car.
Wow.
All I know is I got to be at the St. Thomas at 9.
Mm-hmm.
I got up. I had no money at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I walked.
Damn.
I walked. So I got there an hour early. I'm already sweating. I'm doing my mid-range jump shot.
You got your warm up.
I got my warm up, and all I hear is he too small. He too small. He too small.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to the inside of me. I'm like, man, I gotta go get it. I'm the
I'm
first
sure.
in line. I'm the first in line in every drill until the first drill was baseline drive, baseline drift.
Mm-hmm.
What's the, you said you want to go? You want to go? You want? I'm like, I don't know what
the
baseline. I
baseline
want that
drift
college.
We was playing Morgan State.
I knew that was coming.
So I walked my heavy ass right back to the back of the line and watched.
And then, like-
and they doing it. And then you got kids like Justice Winslow, who's 13.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop. Baseline drive, pass the ball, flare out, left hand jumper, then come back, get the rebound, dunk,
Yeah.
then go back to the line, effortless. And I'm like, he said, this dude dribbled down. I'm like out here doing algebra because I never seen none of this stuff before. All I knew was pick and roll.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all. If you get it, dunk the ball.
Lob City.
That's it. That's all I know. So I'm going through this series of all this learning, and now all of a sudden the humility comes over to me like, bro, like, you got to figure this out. You got one shot.
Right.
And I get my shot. We're in one-on-ones, and if anybody know Luke, he going to count. When that ball gets into play, 5,
Yep.
4,
Mm-hmm.
3. We playing off a 5-second shot clock.
Wow.
Ain't no out there dribbling between your
No.
legs. None
Right.
of that. You gonna go get
Go.
a bucket
Right.
and go. So
Yep.
they pass me the ball. I'm like,
And then
And
that
I-
clock go.
and that clock go.
Ah.
Luke comes snatch the ball out my hand, embarrass me in front of everybody. It was the day that changed my life.
Yeah.
It was the day that changed my life. This is when I realized that, bro, you got one shot.
Yo.
That was in the baseline drive, baseline drift.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Then I come down to the court. Now the ball is in
In
your
your
hands,
hands.
bro. The ball is in your hands. He took it from me
Damn.
and
Damn.
embarrassed me in front of everybody.
So tell me, what's the bounce back, man? You got to come back for this, man.
He throws the ball back out.
Okay.
Come on, what the hell, Coppin State? What the hell? What they had to do?
It ain't even a state.
Yeah. And then he just started embarrassing me. He's like, come on. And then he started calling me sweet meat. So now I'm pissed.
Oh, pause.
Bro. John, look at disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
So disrespectful, right? But what he started doing, he started getting me to this point where I just like, Ain't saying about no jump shots and you catching lobs, bro. This is about, listen, you fighting for your life.
Right.
You got people out here that are giving you an opportunity, and you out here, no, you want to get it. Either you want to get it, you want to take advantage of the opportunity, or you're not.
You're going to see if you're going to break.
Yeah. My turn comes back up. I pass the ball to the corner. He gives it to me. I take the shot. I make the three. He didn't say nothing. Wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to show him.
Right.
Never acknowledged I made all the shots. I made nothing. And it kind of like, it hurt. Because I'm like, I'm the kid that nobody knows about, and nobody in the, no players and nothing. They're laughing and talking. And then the first workout is over. And I've been going hard. I'm like, dang, bro. Like I ain't nobody. I'm from Coppin State. Like, and then everybody come to the side and they got their Louis bags and everybody talking. And then like dudes just talking about contracts and all this money. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And I'm just a dude there. And then Mike J comes over to talk to me. And daps me up. He puts 300 crisp $100 bills in the palm of his hand and gives me a 5. And he locks it in. He goes, look, young fella, like, it's all I had, my armrest. And I'm like, now that I think about it, I'm like, bro, you just got $300 armrest.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Next to the Jolly Rancher.
That was a humble flex too, right?
He was like, that's all I had. But he was like,
right.
He was like, anything you need, let me know. I got you. I'm Mike J. And then he introduced me to Shannon Shorter. Shannon Shorter went to North Texas, still in high school. I mean, I still in college at the time. And he just kind of took me under his wing.
That's big.
I was like his little homie.
Mm-hmm.
Then soon I realized that was just the warm up of the workout. Now everybody go eat lunch. You're gonna go lift weights. Then you're gonna go to the track, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna play.
Oh boy!
This was the first day that I got there, and this is what I realized. Welcome to the pros.
This is real.
This is real.
Yeah.
Damn.
When I got to the afternoon, this is when I caught DJ. Shot goes up, Lil J. He goes to the baseline, hit his little fadeaway. He missed. DJ goes up, but he's like, DJ's almost turning with the rebound as if he's already got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the ball miss.
Yeah.
So I'm coming, as DJ's going for the rebound, I'm going to the rim. DJ don't get to grab it. So I just, wow, just rocks him. Everybody goes crazy. And at this point, I got no respect. Nobody care who I am, where I'm from. No, but now, oh, DJ, oh, everybody making fun of DJ because the dude that don't nobody know, they just dunked
on you.
So that was the start of like,
that's big time, man.
That's good shit.
That was the start of like, all right, you can jump, but can you play? And that's when John realized like, oh, this dude works hard, but he don't know how to play. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
We went to the track that next day and we ran 3 laps. The first lap, you got a minute 30, run around. Second lap, you got a minute 25. Third lap, you got a minute 20. I came around less every single time, and I was the first one to come around the track. I never put my hands on my knees, and I stood there. I ran right back to the line every single time.
There it is.
DJ had mono at the time, was throwing up. Funny, DJ, my guy. But he was throwing up at this time. And in my mind, like, I didn't know who he was and what caliber of player he was at the time. So in my mind, I'm like, this dude throwing up. I'm not even going to show that I'm tired.
Yeah.
Right. And John comes over to me and he says, son, we're going to find you a job. That next week, I was at the Toyota Center with Yao Ming.
Wow.
Dang.
Man, salute, man.
Salute, man. That's a hand clap.
Yeah,
there it is. That's perseverance. That's a grind, right?
Yeah. Where that mental toughness come from? I always ask.
I'm from Baltimore. You ever watch The Wire?
I'd have told you.
Bro, so you play sports.
Yeah.
You sell drugs.
Yeah.
You drop a mixtape. Yeah. I can't rap. Listen, the dope life ain't for me.
Yeah.
I tried it.
Yeah.
It ain't for me.
Crack rocker, you got a wicked jump shot, right?
Yeah.
Biggie told us all that.
Listen, it ain't for me. Look, my mama loved me. I was raised in church, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave that. But all I got is the hustle, right? All I know is that's all I know.
Man.
That's dope, man.
That's big time.
So then, kind of give us a rundown because we want to kind of get into what you're doing now. But give us a quick rundown of like where you played and your most favorite stop, if you can choose one.
Well, rookie season, I ended up with the Houston Rockets. I tore my ACL here in summer. I didn't even get a chance to play here in summer league. So summer league, I came from Houston, worked out, had all these opportunities and scouts. And I fired my agent at the time, Frank Johnson. And with the week that I tore my ACL before NBA summer league started, I was actually supposed to be in a 3-team mini camp workout with the Wizards, the Pelicans, and the Knicks
Mm.
when
Damn.
I fired him as my agent.
Mm.
John Thompson Sr. set that up for me.
Okay.
That I met
Wow.
him,
Okay.
and the Conleys.
Right.
And I fired my agent and ended up tearing my ACL. Listening to
Shit.
everybody else like, oh no, they can't do this. You know, you should have been signed by now. You should be on the draft board. You got
Yeah.
all these looks. You only had one look with the Rockets.
People
you know,
putting that venom in you.
putting the venom in me, and I didn't realize that being an under the radar guy, like, one, yes, I can play. I'm like this kid that didn't have it, but like now I got it. They don't need me in the league. There's a
Right.
bunch of dudes that are coming up that can jump.
Right.
I tear my ACL. Now I'm back home in Baltimore, get my surgery. Then I go right to the G League because the NBA lockout happened. At this time, it was the D League.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the D League. I'm playing in the D
Mm.
League, and only thing I'm thinking in my mind is I got to get back.
Right.
I come back too soon. And I'm
Mhm.
averaging 3 rebounds a game, but I'm shooting the lines off the ball.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I beat Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse comes into my life and just he would tell me stories in the middle of a game. Pull me over in the timeout and just talk to me because Nick Nurse was a shooter. And he would tell me about, stories when he was in high school, when he was, when he was playing and things that his coaches told him to get him through out of shooting ruts.
Mhm.
And I would go 3 for 4, 3 for 5. And there's one particular game, the last game that I played, in the D League, I went 0 for 6.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
But really quick though, Nick Nurse is going to be coach of the year this year. I mean, he's doing big things.
Yeah.
He is, man.
He's doing like without Kawhi and that team and with Siakam. He's
He knows his stuff.
Yeah,
he knows his
Siakam.
stuff.
He
Yeah.
knows
Yeah.
his stuff.
Siakam before Siakam.
Siakam before
That boy
Siakam.
good.
Yeah, that boy good. He can shoot.
No, I saw the little YouTube videos and clips of you. You know what I'm saying? They had you could shoot the rock, man,
Yeah.
inside,
Yeah.
outside.
Did I miss any shots?
Nah.
All right. Okay.
And you was down there playing a little defense.
Yeah,
I saw
okay,
that.
yeah. I blocked all the shots, didn't I?
I don't know about all of them, man. Maybe
Oh,
bring it
Oh,
back
yeah.
up.
bring it. No,
Oh,
it's a highlight reel. Of course, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, so man, the G League, and then from the G League, I ended up getting cut. And Nick Nurse, they came to me. It wasn't really not necessarily that they didn't think I could play.
Right.
It was at that time, what have you done for me lately? We need a guy that's going to rebound. We have our shooters. So Terrell Harris was our point guard at the time. He ended up getting called up to the Miami Heat. When he came down and got into the gut of the defense, he wanted somebody to shoot, make the rebound, make the three.
Okay.
So all I did was stand on the wing and hit threes. But on defense, I couldn't jump. I wasn't getting no rebounds. So I play in the G League, get cut, and then I go to Mexico. And this is where you become a
that.
man.
Yeah.
This is where you become a man.
Mexico.
Yeah. Ain't no foul. Ain't no foul. You play in the CIBA Copa or the LMBP, even if you bleeding. Listen, you in Mexico. You become. This is men's basketball.
He said men's
basketball.
This is men's basketball.
No fouls.
No. Anytime you think you're gonna come here to Mexico and embarrass me in front of my vatos. Oh no, homie.
So that was real ball.
Yeah, that
so
was
then
real ball.
where was your hold
But
on,
20-8 though.
Yeah.
28 in Mexico.
I played well. I played well in Mexico.
all right. Cheers, Mexico. Was that your favorite spot? Your favorite stop?
No.
Where was hold on, were you in the DR? Did you
I played the DR.
how did you leave there?
Yeah.
Listen,
Let me sit back.
first
Oh how did you man, there's a website called Black Men of DR that don't leave.
listen. First of all, they tell you don't put no earrings on, no Beats by Tay, no nothing. Don't carry no money, no pesos, no nothing.
Like that?
It's like that. My teammates, I don't even know if I should be saying this, but we land in DR. And we
Okay.
just drive into the hotel. My driver, they got people selling the iPhone charger. They come up to you at the light. He reached down, and he got the window down. The dude comes up to me with the charger. He started poking at him with this big knife.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh,
Over a
shit.
charger?
Like,
Damn, his battery must have been low.
No, they will rob you at the light.
That's
They
crazy.
will rob you at the light. So he pokes out at me,
God.
yelling at him, cussing at him. So we peels off, and I'm like, me and the other American, we sitting there, we like, we just landed.
we just got here.
So we get to the hotel, and we chilling and everything. We tripping about that. We're like, yo, that's crazy. And
Damn.
Like, so in DR, they like, oh yeah, we got practice. I'm like, bro, we just landed. Like, come, you gonna meet the coach, you gonna meet the owner, you gonna practice. So we sitting down, lacing up. We tired. They don't care. My man pulls out the burner. He sits it down. They laughing and talking. I'm like, so you just gonna pull out a gun out of your gym bag next to your shoes, and you just gonna sit it next to me?
And just set it down.
Yeah, just sit it there. is this a threat or is this a way of life?
Right. Is this
I-
safety or is this like
I don't know what's going on.
And I'm from B-more.
right?
Yeah, I'm like used to this.
like what the?
So I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm like, all right, okay. So we get lacing up and they putting that stuff in the bag. Everybody got the heat. Everybody got a knife.
Wow.
Damn.
It's a way of life because you know they hop on the mopeds and somebody I done seen people get snatched off the moped,
God,
get robbed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We practicing after the huddle. They like in English talking to everybody, be careful when you go out there, all this other stuff. And I'm joking, me and the other man, I'm like, I know karate. They was like, no, they'll kill Bruce Lee with a straight face. I'm like,
Oh shit.
okay,
All right.
okay.
There you have it.
There you have it. So that's why I was like, yeah, DR, I'm good off that. I'm good off that.
All right, man. You got anything else? We're gonna jump into what the
Let's go.
All right, man. So bring us now, man. So now you dunking deals, man.
Now
So
I'm dunking. Oh, I like that.
you like that?
I'm dunking deals. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So real estate agent, man.
Yep.
How did you get into a luxury real estate agent? I'm sorry. How'd you get into that? And then I love the coin, was it right off that you wanted to do like the hoops to home as your trademark kind of brand, or did you kind of slowly get into that?
It was really my wife's grandmother at the time was a real estate agent, and when I decided to stop playing basketball, I had no money. I spent all my basketball money.
Really?
I blew it all.
Okay.
I was partying, having a good time, so I had no money. And then when I got cut in 2015, I said I'm gonna get my real estate license. I went and helped her one summer after me and my wife had been dating for a while, and I helped her. And she was listing a home. She was doing an open house, and she told me, she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get 3% of this $1 million house, $30,000." And all you do is set up a table and give these people some cookies and a piece of paper.
like I'm in.
I need parts.
Right. Right.
So
You like, man, what kind of hustle is this? Like, how they getting away with this?
I know. So I'm like, man, this is all you do. I need to get in. So I got my I went to take the real estate exam,
And this is here in Vegas.
This is here in Vegas.
Okay.
And I failed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I failed it. It was cool though. It was $100. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And then I failed it again. So the second time I failed it,
Hold on. Both parts? Because
yeah, I failed both parts. Listen, I went to public school.
Chopping.
But you went to
I
chopping, though.
I went to chopping. So, the third time I go to take it,
Third time's a charm, right here.
Third time's a charm. So my wife was just putting the pressure on me, like, I want you. You still want to party and you still want to live the basketball life. Get in the game, Sam. You're gonna get it this time.
Uh-oh. Little coach.
Yeah, a little coach. And I failed it. So the third time. So I failed it the third time. So now she like, look, bro, maybe you should stop taking the test for a while.
Breathe, right?
And breathe. So I took that as like, oh, you don't believe in me. You think I'm dumb. So most humiliating point in my life, I started driving for Uber. Driving for Uber, and I'm like, and there's nothing wrong with the hustle, but going from the life that I had prior to that to now, I'm driving for Uber.
Yeah, you're a pro ball player, man.
And I can't pass a real estate test.
Right.
I get a phone call. My agent called me. Got a deal for you in Mexico. I'm gone.
I'm out.
Listen, I said I would never play in Mexico, but I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. I'm trying to rub 2 nickels together to make a dime. Come on. I'm gonna take this 8 racks in Mexico. That's all they was paying was 8 racks.
Damn.
Wow.
They never paid me the 8 racks. They didn't have the money.
Hold on. What?
They never paid me. They never.
My little
paid
brother
me.
had something going on with Greece. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm there for 2 months. I get a severe quad contusion.
Wow.
I hurt, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna send you home." I've been here for 2 months and got 1 paycheck. They fired a coach.
My
Oh.
quad hurting.
Yeah, my quad got this big lump in. I can't run, can't do nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, you going home. Your flight leave tomorrow. At
Pack
si-
your shit. All right.
Yeah, at 6 a.m. You out.
Early flight.
Early flight. I'm like, okay. I call my agent
Damn.
like, bro, they ain't give me no money. Never got paid nothing.
Right.
So now the walk of shame through the airport, I'm back. And I'm like, bro, I gotta do something. So I go take the test again. I'm like, I'm gonna do this real estate thing. So when I failed it the 4th time, when I failed it the 4th time,
Yo, okay. We getting there though.
Yeah,
Come
we
on,
getting there.
We getting there.
we're getting there. I failed it the 4th time.
Junior.
Yeah, junior.
The name of this podcast is Perseverance.
Perseverance. Yes.
For sure.
Never give up.
Oh,
To be the man, you got to be the man. So I get through. I go home and I tell my wife, babe, I failed it again. So she's my fiance at this time, and I'm like, bro, I got to do something. I go drive for a living. She actually gave me $100 to go take the test.
Yeah.
man.
So now I'm like, you know what? 5:00 in the morning, I'm getting up and go drive for Uber. Drove all day, made $100, went and took the test, didn't tell her, came back, passed both sides.
There you go.
Big
Bam.
time.
There you go.
5th time's a charm. Get it done.
Perseverance is the
Fifth time.
title.
Yeah.
For sure.
So while I was driving for Uber, I gave him a card out. I wasn't even supposed to be giving a card out at the time.
No, that's you probably shouldn't say that's a
Well, it didn't have
a regulation.
No, it wasn't. It didn't say real estate on it.
Oh, you're just
it was.
passing.
I was just a contact card.
Yeah.
Ah, smart.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a contact card. So I had this lady that came to me. She was like, "Hey, and she didn't call me about selling her house. She called me to talk to her about just being here. And my wife was in recruiting. She was looking for a job, and she said, "Oh,
Wow.
maybe we're moving to Nashville, and we need a job. But the person's going to be selling our house, and they haven't found an agent yet, but I know they're going to be selling it." And I'm like, "Well, I'm a licensed real estate agent. I just drive for Uber on the side." 2 weeks later, I get my KW packet and all this other stuff. My
Uh-huh.
license comes in.
Yeah.
10 days after having my license,
You s-
they want to sell their house. I got a listing.
You got your
10
listing.
I got my listing, 205,000.
My
There it
man.
is. There it is.
Sell it 30 days later, I get a $6,000 check.
Oh, you was hooked, boy. That's
I
like
was hooked.
crack.
Yeah, but that's wasn't when I was hooked. I was at KW for the first 10 days, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
Mhm.
I left KW, went to Love Local Real Estate,
All right.
and that's where I spread my wings. They basically said, "Listen, you don't have to fit in a box.
Mhm.
You don't win by making cold calls. You're 6'10", you dress nice, you're intelligent, you're a personable person. So you go out and meet people."
Yeah.
I
Right.
sold the house, and then I posted a Facebook post about me selling the house,
Uh-huh.
and this guy commented, "Hoops to homes," like it was a hashtag. So I put hoops, hashtag homes, and then he put hoops to homes
Homes.
in the
Nice.
comment section, and I'm like, hoops to homes.
Homes.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's fly. That's
Yeah.
me.
That's
Yeah.
cold.
So then I created the Instagram, created the website, then I started doing these things. So then only thing that I took from KW is do open houses.
Uh-huh.
So I started doing all open houses.
That's fly.
So I'm doing an open house at this new home community in Summerlin called Los Altos. And in Los Altos, the sales agent at the time, Gloria and Lorraine, they basically said, you can do open houses on these standing inventory homes. I had just been in the business 3 months,
Okay.
and I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm in $1 million home.
Right.
I do an open house, and a buyer shows up one day for my open house, and they're about to pull off. And I said, "Hey, you want to see the house?" They're like, "Yeah, we saw it online." I said, "Come on in, check it out." I walk them
Right.
in, and they ended up buying the house. My first $1 million sale. 3 months after being in business, I got a $30,000 check, and I paid $375 towards my broker. My
Broker split.
broker split.
Mhm.
$375.
I got.
There it is.
clap
That's
that.
clap that.
I gotta clap that.
Oh,
man.
good shit.
Hold on, applause.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
my bad.
Oh,
Okay, my fault.
but there's more.
I just listed that same house for $1,472,000.
Oh, you just.
Yeah, they called me back, say, "Hey Sam, we want to sell it, and we want to buy a spot in the Ridges."
Yo.
Yeah,
That's a double hand.
yeah,
Yeah. Hey, that boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good. So you got a mentor. You have an interesting mentor, man.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna talk anymore about it. I'll let you do the intro.
yeah. So, if you want to sell your house, talk
Talk
to
to
Aaron
Aaron
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's my guy, Aaron Taylor, real estate guy. He's like a big brother to me, and he took me under his wing. He really, but he's like the weasel just with teeth. He like.
And
Not
as
a
much-
weasel,
and
man.
not as much melanin. Because weasel is
It's
purple
purple.
black.
yeah.
But you got you another weasel,
Yeah, I
huh?
got me another weasel, and I just have this thing where, and this is what he sees in me now. We just actually had this conversation about me having this God gifted ability to have people gravitate towards me because I don't have an ulterior motive.
Right.
Yeah.
I literally I have a heart for people, and I just want to work.
There it is.
I just want to work. So I met Aaron like 2 years ago. He came to me. He said, "Sam, you a millionaire?" And I said, "No." He said, "I'll brand you and make you one. Like just come to my brokerage. I'm gonna make you rich." I'm like, "Yeah, I heard that before." And I heard
Right.
coaches sit in my living room talking about
Right.
all that stuff. Nah. Then I run into him and I go to this millionaire event and I see Marshall Silver speaking, and then he invites Aaron Taylor up, and Aaron Taylor speaking, and he's the hypnosis guy. He speaks with Tony Robbins. I'm like, oh, this Aaron Taylor dude must be serious. I'm like, all right.
Right.
So I meet with him, have coffee, and then I join the brokerage, and then my business took off. My business just took off, man. And he's just been, I've had more listings than I've ever had. I understand the business, you know, more than anything.
Damn.
Yeah.
What did you take from? I mean, I know a lot of it's your own personal grind, but what did you take from like basketball that makes you successful in your grind now?
Work or don't eat. Like there's literally, I've been in different countries where there's a dude in the stands that look just like me, and if we don't win, he's gonna be wearing his jersey, and I'm gonna be on the plane back home.
Damn.
That shit real.
That's wake up, man. Get ready.
Yeah.
That's real, man.
And I've been on teams where I've had 4 different teammates in the season.
Because it's a rotate in and out.
It's just in and out. As long as I go get 20 and 10, they can't cut me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes even you go get 20 and 10, they still cut you. I had a coach in Israel. I had and I was playing the Balkan League. I had I think I had like 28 or 29 and like 16. He asked me why didn't I score 31.
Wow.
That's real, man.
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you're back against the wall, the only way you can go is forward.
Right.
Like that's literally like, and that's one of the problems that I like is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. I have this anxiety, like I can't take a day off.
I gotta
Right.
go get it.
You're not gonna be complacent though.
I can't be complacent.
Yeah.
Hey.
Somebody coming.
Yeah.
So you
big
do
time.
some cool stuff though.
Yeah.
So I was helping you out a little bit. Just I couldn't be in town for it.
Mm-hmm.
You gave away a Porsche last year.
No, so this
You
is
had the whole kind of the concept to do that.
yeah. So the ridiculous raffle. I came up with this-
Ridiculous raffle. There it
the
is.
Ridiculous raffle. So I haven't even talked about it. So it's one of those things where like I failed. I fell on my face and I didn't even acknowledge it. I just kind of like I learned a lot from it, and I learned. And this was what we were talking about even before the mics came on about how being an entrepreneur, like you have these just like constant failures, but you learn, you extract the lessons from the failures, and
Yeah.
you go into the next phase.
Right.
And what I learned was, being an entrepreneur is not like being a real estate agent. Like I'm still a slave to my business because people come first. I'm relying on other people. How many people I rely on is that's up to me. That's what I'm in control of. But I'm still, my income is predicated on other people making the decision.
Right.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I want to give. I haven't figured out how to give, like the NBA cares and all that stuff. Like I really love doing that stuff, but I want to give something crazy. I'm gonna give away a Porsche. So at first I started with a Benz, and I was like, I'm gonna give away a CLA, something like 30 grand.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, nah, bigger. I saw the post. Nah, God, hashtag
That's
bigger.
that bigger.
So I'm like, I'm gonna give away this Porsche. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna spec it out. It's 65 grand. How many deals do I need to close to live, pay the IRS,
Right.
pay the man, and
Right.
then have that 65,000? If I sell X amount of homes and I just put away each one, and I open it up for a year, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. I ain't do it. I'm like, man. And what I realized was, I'm savvy, I'm smart, I'm creative, but I was missing a marketing piece. I was missing the people around me because I tried to do everything myself because I was tight on money. I was like, I need this money. I even went to deposit. I put the $5,000 deposit down. I'm like, this is happening. I threw a party at the Porsche dealership, had the GM, everything support me, the sales. I had all these people behind my back. I put the pressure myself. I had Marche Bacchus come cater, fine French bistro, did the whole nine. I had a photographer, video. I did it. But ain't nobody know about it.
Right.
I spent all my money on this idea that I wanted it to look a certain way. I wanted it to be in a nice suit. I wanted it to look like the Benz. I wanted it to look a certain way. I spent so much money on a look that I had no money left over for execution.
So it didn't ever take off.
So it didn't take off. So I'm still going to get that Porsche away.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't the time.
The time.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Right.
Because it's a great idea. Because, I mean, the whole idea kind of really follows on kind of referrals, like people getting skin in the game. People,
Yeah.
you send me a referral, I sell it like you
Yeah.
putting yourself in a situation to win the car,
You put yourself in a position
and it's
to
not
win,
costing you anything.
and it's not costing you nothing. Just by word of mouth to say, Sam, you
Like,
know
yo,
what?
I know my homeboy, he needs a house, man. I told him to give you a call.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Yeah.
It was a great idea.
Yeah. So, in my mind, I envision myself. I can literally close my eyes and see somebody standing at their door. I ring the doorbell, and they're looking at me like, "Who are you?"
Right.
And I hand them the keys to a brand new Porsche and watch them go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I know it is, and I'm gonna make somebody's day. And I really hope it's somebody that would never in their entire life imagine that they would ever drive something like that or
That's
have an
awesome.
opportunity to be like that.
There it is.
And that's big time.
That's
Hope.
big time.
Hope. I'm telling you, man. That I feel like
I'm writing that down, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Hope. The Bible tells us, Jeremiah 29:11. Like,
I like
for I have the plans. I know the plans I have for you. Plans
And they
that
are great.
prosper you.
Yep.
Give you hope for a future.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people in Baltimore, they don't have no hope. They don't
No.
even know what they like. When I drive around Summerlin,
Mm-hmm.
like I get to be $1 million home, but I'm a dude from East Baltimore.
Right.
Yeah.
The dudes that's home right now in East Baltimore, they don't have a Summerlin to go to.
No.
They don't have a hope for a future,
That's bleak.
right? So,
Wow.
Man, that's deep, man.
All right, man. So, kind of want to get some time to talk briefly about the platform, man. You involved with a couple of charities here. I want to let you
Mhm.
shed some light on them. So, you're talking about the Street Teens.
Yep.
And then the other one is the Sleep in Heavenly Peace.
yeah, Sleep in Heavenly Peace. I'll talk about that one first briefly. It's an organization that provides beds for children. If you ever there was a mission that went out with my old neighbors, really good friends of mine. They went and they actually saw homes where kids, families, were sleeping on the floor.
Right.
And Sleep in Heavenly Peace, they raise money, and it takes about $10,000 for them to do a mass build. They actually cut the beds and do everything, and they assemble them together at the recipient's house.
Okay. So these are custom beds.
Yeah, these are custom beds.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they do it, and when I heard they were doing, I was like, man, like I used to when I was coming through my grind, I slept on floors.
Mm-hmm.
I slept in the car,
Couches, friends.
couches,
Yep.
friend's house, eating peanut butter and jelly and Doritos after a pro workout, right? Like going to McDonald's, get a double cheeseburger
I
and a
feel it,
small
man.
fry with a courtesy cup of water with change.
Right.
Yeah, like oh, I got the apple pie. I got an extra
I
$1
feel like
pie.
right.
Yeah, and but this is how people are living.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is not a grind for them. This is a way of life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've been there.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to
Shout
be a
out,
part of
man.
that. And then Street Teens is at-risk youth. So it's not necessarily homeless people,
Okay.
homeless teens, but teens at risk where they may be in an abusive family. They may have a drug problem. They may really be homeless.
Okay.
But Street Teens, they have an organization, a building on Pecos in Henderson where, teens can come for a few hours, hang out, and not be on the streets.
Nice.
Get a sleeping bag, get toiletries and utensils, and if they do good in school, they go to school, they get bus pass, they get a way to travel.
Okay.
It's a great opportunity for for me to encounter with them and them to give them, provide that little bit of hope.
Nice. What's their biggest need? I mean, definitely money all the
Right.
time, right?
Yeah, it's definitely money. Is the money wouldn't necessarily be for them. Education. It's a safe place for them to be for a couple hours is great.
Okay.
But they need housing where they can literally, you have to, like, in order for things to change, you have to change.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you change the way that you look at things, the things you look at will change.
Absolutely.
But we can only help them for a certain amount of hours, but then they go back into the streets and the things that they look at don't change.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right? So they need a place where, there are organizations that out there that house them overnight.
Right.
But I don't really know. My heart's with Street Teens. I've
Mm.
actually been to talk to these kids. Like there are people in the organization that go underground and they like literally underground
Oh, in the
in the tunnels.
In the
and
tunnels,
drains,
yeah.
And it's like you got 14, 15-year-old kids, like girls, bro, with needles with marks in their arms, and it's like they don't really want to do drugs, but like how you going to survive?
Yeah.
You got to do it,
Wow.
and then everybody around them is doing it, and I'm like, bro, I got 2 little girls.
Yeah.
Like they didn't ask to be here.
Right.
I got to provide for them, but what
Yeah.
about the people, these teenagers and these kids, whether they're 12, 10, 11, 14, sometimes even 17, 18, they need help,
Right.
you know?
We'll definitely put those both in the show
For
notes.
sure.
So, if you're interested in helping, once again, with Street Teams and then Sleep in Heavenly Peace. So we'll definitely put that up there.
Yeah.
All right. Another great part of the show. And I mean, you've been doing that all through the show.
Yeah.
You've been, we call it the assist. All right. All right. It's where you can
I
kind of,
don't know if you had too many of these in the career, but
Nah, I'm
Nah.
like 0.00.
on the assist.
Yeah.
Well, here's your chance to be an all-time assist right here, okay? is, dropping those coaching jewels,
Mhm.
any kind of gems that either you would tell your younger self or you would tell someone right here, either that want to get in the real estate game, maybe a nugget to life, but just the assist, man.
Read.
Oh, facts.
Read.
Just that simple.
Just read.
Even though you didn't read that email, that you came in here. So,
Read.
What happened? What happened?
what happened?
I like
So-
that, though.
Then give me your favorite book.
I'll give you 3.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hit him.
Yeah, give me that.
First is going to be the Bible.
Bet.
And the reason, no matter who you believe in,
Amen.
it's a blueprint for success.
It's the best self-help book.
Yeah, it's the best self-help book. The second is going to be Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill.
Hell, right?
Yep.
That's an actual annual read.
Yeah, I've read that book 7 times last year. Then it would be How to Win Friends and Influence Others.
Those are the key books.
Yeah. hmm
Nice.
I read those books, and if you want audio, you can actually go on to YouTube, and there's a condensed version by Earl Nightingale, How to Think and Grow Rich. It's about 42 minutes, and I listen to it at least once a month. It's a condensed version of the whole entire book. It gives you the 13 principles, and along with those books, create a vision board.
All right, man. Y'all just got all the jewels and nuggets, so we don't want to hear nothing about not being successful, all right?
Yeah.
Because these are the tools and these are the rules, man. Maj, you got anything else for him?
Number one accessory. I know you see it. Nice dress. Young man. Number one accessory. Watch.
No, I'm not into watches, man. I would definitely say it's the suit or the shoes.
The shoes.
The shoes,
100%. I'm with you.
like Taft. You know about Taft?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I collect them. Like, whenever I go anywhere, and it's a gem for all y'all out there. For everybody that thinks like, oh, Sam, it costs it's so expensive to dress nice and all this. Listen, I'm 6'10".
Yeah.
I can't really go buy nothing off the rack. My shoes cost more than everything that I wear.
Yep.
Everything. And I
Yep.
get compliments on how I dress every day.
Yep.
Right? Because it's just a matter of being true to yourself. I know I'm skinny. I know I got chicken legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'10", but it's all good. They're gonna be tailored to the ankle.
Achilles showing.
The Achilles showing. And I'm
Hell
gonna wear
yeah.
some nice socks. Freezer box, get me up with the and this ain't a paid promotion either. This is just stuff that I believe in to help me out.
Freezer box with the socks.
Freezer box with is it Sprezzo or Spreezer? I don't know.
Spreezer, whatever,
Yeah.
Sprezza.
Give me a free box, Sprezzo. I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to sponsor the show? We can make that happen as well.
For sure.
All right, man. Well, hey, definitely want to thank our guest, man. You definitely, as Quan, our producer, said, the title of this show is Perseverance, damn it.
Hell yeah.
No excuses, damn it. And I want to thank everybody for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's show. For other content, man, please check us out on Black on Sports on all platforms. We'll definitely have this show up on YouTube soon. All of Sam's information will be out there. And just give us any feedback on who you'd like to see on the show. And just know I'm rooting for you.
Pick up the phone, call.
Pick up the phone, call. Where do you see my... Huh? You got my outro going? Nope. Well, that's the outro there, right? Pick up the
all us
phone.
blacks got is sports and entertainment until we even.
Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yeah. Yeah. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Yo. Look. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Spent about 2 racks on handmade new rags. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. That's everybody from sports to college class to rap. I'm back.